news. Air Force One due shortly in Nashville, Tennessee, where President Trump will be holding a rally later tonight. We're waiting to hear what, if anything, he says about today's uproar started by a racist tweet from one of his high-profile supporters, the comedian Roseanne Barr. We're going to have live coverage. Stand by for that. But in the meantime, there's a developing story unfolding in Missouri right now where Eric Greitens, the governor of Missouri, is making an announcement.
And I love our people. That love remains. I am thankful to all those who have worked beside me, sweated beside me, those who gave their time, their energy, and their precious resources so that we could pursue our mission of taking Missouri in a new and better direction. We have accomplished a lot together. I am proud of you, and I am proud of all of our work. The last few months have been incredibly difficult for me, for my family, for my team, for my friends, and for many, many people that I love. This ordeal has been designed to cause an incredible amount of strain on my family. Millions of dollars of mounting legal bills, endless personal attacks designed to cause maximum damage to family and friends. Legal harassment of colleagues, friends, and campaign workers, and it's clear that for the forces that oppose us, there is no end in sight. I cannot allow those forces to continue to cause pain and difficulty to the people that I love. I know, and people of good faith know, that I am not perfect. But I have not broken any laws nor committed any offense worthy of this treatment. I will let the fairness of this process be judged by history. It has been a great honor and a privilege to serve as your governor. Traveling the state, I have talked to many of you who harbor extraordinary anger at this ordeal and for those who have pushed and promoted it. For those who would be moved to vengeance, let us allow history and God to bring justice. We must, as we have always done, work to improve the lives of those around us. This is not the end of our fight. I will always be a fighter for the people of Missouri. A great deal of work is left undone. The time has come, though, to tend to those who have been wounded and to care for those who need us most. So for the moment, let us walk off the battlefield with our heads held high. We have a good and proud story to tell our children. Let's love them and each other every day. May God continue to bless you and to bless the great state of Missouri.
The Missouri Governor Eric Greitens, a Republican, once a rising star in the Republican Party, has just resigned. He says his resignation will be effective Friday, June 1st. Our political reporter Rebecca Bird is joining us on the phone. We're also joined by CNN Politics senior writer Juana Summers, both of whom have covered Greitens for some time. Rebecca, the governor was embroiled in multiple scandals, but what led to today's resignation?
That's right. Well, most recently, there was a court decision just today that the governor would have had to open documents from his campaign, from an affiliated nonprofit called the New Missouri, for a Missouri House committee that has been investigating the governor. And so essentially all of their dirty laundry would have been out there in public, really could have led to some really damaging revelations for Governor Eric Greitens. And of course, he had an impeachment process ahead of him. The Missouri House was poised in the next few weeks potentially to vote on his impeachment, and then he could have had a week or month-long process of an impeachment trial. And so he had all this ahead of him. In addition, he faces a felony charge of computer tampering for his campaign using a nonprofit donor list for their fundraising. And so there was really no light at the end of the tunnel for Eric Greitens. Well, it was going to be this long legal and political process, very painful, potentially some very painful revelations, damaging revelations, and it got to the point today clearly where he decided that it was not worth the political and legal damage that he could have incurred from that.
I want to remind our viewers what led to all of this, the accusations against him.
Absolutely, Wolf. This is a saga that's been going on for 5 months. There have been 5 months of these accusations of inappropriate behavior and in some cases criminal wrongdoing. That all dates back to in January when an affiliate reported a tape that they had obtained from the ex-husband of a woman who had had a sexual relationship with Eric Greitens before he became governor. And the revelations that were in that tape were, I think, very, very hard to hear for a lot of people. Again, this was before he became governor, but that really is what got us down this road. But the story is more than just about sex and inappropriate personal behavior. It's really evolved to include campaign finance questions, with Greitens, as Rebecca Bergs reported, facing those felony charges related to that campaign donor list. And from listening to him speaking there just a few moments ago, what's interesting is he still remains defiant. He said, and I'm paraphrasing here, that he has not broken any laws or committed any offense worthy of his treatment. That is similar to what we've seen from him as this case has gone on for these 5 months. But clearly there's a straw that broke the camel's back, and he just couldn't do it anymore.
Lana, thank you very much. Rebecca, thanks to you as well. David Chalian is with us, our political director. He was a rising star at one point. There were huge expectations for the Missouri governor.
That's right. I mean, people looked at him as a potential presidential prospect down the road in the Republican Party. Wolf, it is important to understand the political context of what happened here. First of all, the pressure from his fellow Republicans had been so intense, but he was withstanding that as he was saying, I'm going to fight this. I want the trial. I want to go through this process. I'm going to stand and fight. It obviously came too much to bear. The other thing to look at here is that this was having an impact on the all-important Senate race. Claire McCaskill running for re-election there against the Attorney General in the state, Josh Hawley, in Missouri. It's one of the huge, high-profile battles this year for the Senate, and the Greitens scandal was having a real downward pressure on the Republican candidate in the Senate race as well. That's why a lot of the fellow Republicans of Greitens was urging him to move on and get past this and resign from office. This is still a surprise, though. It's a totally different posture from where he's been. I think Rebecca Berg put it great when she said there just simply was no light at the end of the tunnel. Any way he turned, whether it was the court process or the impeachment process, he was in a heap of trouble.
Certainly was, once again, the headline, the Missouri Governor Eric Greitens has resigned effective this Friday. We'll stay on top of this story. I want to get back to the other story. Roseanne Barr all of a sudden fired
All right.
by ABC. Bill Carter.
Okay. YouTube viewers, listen. Do I know if this has anything at all to do with the end times? Not directly. No, I don't think this has anything to do with the end times directly, but it could, because the Bible clearly says in the last days times will get more evil and more evil and more evil, worse and worse and worse and worse. So do I know if this has anything to do with the end times? No, but I wouldn't be surprised. But I had no idea that this was going to come up. I was recording for the end times thing, and this story came out, and I'm going to post it for you, but there will be a continuation of the End Times series on this channel sometime in the future. I don't know when for certain, but more than likely tonight.